All right, next guy I want to talk about, Donovan Jackson. This is a guy that's been on the radar. I first saw him personally when he was in the 8th grade at LSU's camp, and he was holding his own at that time against guys 3, 4 years older than him. He came to our camp this year in Houston, did well. He was a 5-star challenge guy before. Now he had been basically a tackle his whole life. Now he's transitioned to guard. Gorney, you could talk a little bit about him, I guess. I personally think at guard, he almost has a higher ceiling just because of his size. So what do you think about him?
Yeah, absolutely. He's probably not a 5-star tackle, but move him inside and he's a freakishly athletic guard. It's kind of like guys who aren't 5-star tight ends, but they move to offensive tackle later in their careers and they're one of the most athletic people at that position. So I've liked him before when I've seen him on film. I saw him at the Combine in San Antonio, even though he didn't compete. I would say long term, he is a guard. I think that's an absolutely great position for him. It doesn't devalue his ranking at all. That actually makes it better and bolsters it. So he's a guy who's physical but also athletic. As a tackle, I'm not sold on him as a 5-star, but move him inside, make him one of the most athletic guards in the country, and I like him a lot there.
Yeah, the two guys that he kind of reminds me of, these are both big comparisons. Isaiah Wynn, who went to Georgia and stayed at tackle, and then Chuma Adoga, who was a fringe 5-star who went out to USC. Both of those guys were relatively high draft picks. Wynn was a first rounder. Adoga had a great rookie season for the Jets. So we've seen the 6'2". I mean, we've seen the 6'2", 6'3" guys play guard and tackle and have success now in college and beyond, right, Mike?
Yeah, I think it was a surprise to a lot of people that the Patriots took Wynn in the first round, but they obviously know what they're talking about. And, everybody said he can't be a tackle because he was 6'2". Donovan Jackson's listed 6'4". He's probably closer to 6'3", 6'3.5". Guard build, but not that wide body guard build. He's an athletic guard build, which means you can put him in certain situations where you can get out in space. He can hit moving targets. You can pull him. And you could also play tackle. I do believe you can play tackle at the college level as well, and still play like a 5-star. He's improved quite a bit since we saw him. Obviously we saw him last year at the 5-star challenge, and we liked him a lot. But he's really taken the next step in his development.